Hey class, how we doing? Hey, welcome back for another installment of questions from Mr. McCray. So let's see what we're going to pull out of the vault today. I'm a poet and don't know it. All right, here we go. Do you give extra credit or makeup work? From Starasia. Um, yes, many of you guys last week were given an opportunity to complete some puzzles for me to give you some credit back for that last quiz. I'm going to give you back that packet, and you guys are going to keep it in your notebook. Uh, by the end of the marking period, based on how many of those puzzles that you've given, um, I can do something in terms of either dropping that lowest quiz grade or looking at some additional points in terms of the extra credit, or excuse me, the homework credit. So we in the past I've done some things with that. Next question comes from Hassan. Can you help me with math when I don't speak a lot of English? One of the things that I want to make sure everybody knows is that these videos that I shoot are for two reasons. First of all, it allows you to hear the material more than once, and sometimes you need that. And also, you can put it on closed caption, which means you can actually see the words. The other thing I really like to focus on is making the problem into a picture, because a lot of times I don't need to use a lot of words if I can just explain my idea on the picture, and that's what I'm going to be doing throughout the course. Okay, third question, Ashani Ramos, have you ever been to jail or do you smoke? Well, let me start with the first part. Never, I've never been to jail. I've been close to being in jail, just doing stuff that you do when you're a teenager and young adult, just stupid stuff. Um, and I did share with some of you guys the story of when I was 7, 8 years old. I could experiment with my mom's cigarettes. Mom would work at night, dad would work during the day. So mom wakes up in the middle of the day because she smells smoke, and I'm in the closet and I'm playing around with matches and cigarettes, and she figures out that I'm up to no good. Stupid stuff you do when you're a kid, and yet um, she waited till my dad got home, and my mom is crazy. I've told many of you guys when when you guys ask, well, what when I'm off, it's because I come from crazy, and I don't like going there. And some of y'all come from crazy too. Mom was crazy. Mom had me sit in a chair, and dad had her back and smoke an entire pack of cigarettes, and I'm puking, coughing, and I'm doing all this stuff, throwing all, it's ridiculous. Um, but to this day, even when I was in the military, I've never smoked again. Sometimes just the smell of other people smoking takes me back to that memory of a child. So that was good. And Tyreek, what was my childhood like? I told you, my mom was crazy. So there's a lot of crazy things that I've seen my parents do. Um, but for the most part, we were good. I mean, we had. Uh, I'm the oldest of two brothers. We were all very, very good in sports. Captains, football teams, wrestling teams, debate team. Believe it or not, my dad actually moved out to a farm when I was in high school, and I became the future farmer of America, the vice president. So we were really popular. So the challenge was, just keeping our academics up. Um, my brothers are much smarter than me. Natural. I worked hard for my C's and D's, and I told you guys that uh, part of the reason I didn't go to college immediately because I had dyslexia and didn't realize it. So I didn't do well in school and outside of math. And wasn't until I became, you know, uh, sergeant in the army, and I, realized I had some challenges that all of that came to light. So it's funny. Didn't know I was dyslexic until went to the army, and I didn't know I had ADHD until my son was going through the diagnosis. So a lot of challenges that you guys have, I can relate to. And the issue is this, man. If there's a will, there's a way. You can get through anything. You just got to have a focus and be on it. Okay, so hey, that's my Monday edition of Questions from Mr. McCray. All right, be good.